Two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from downtown Indy. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. First carry for Joe Mixon. He's got room to run right at the start. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Ready? On first down, Ward. His pass, caught. It's Chickle-Constlow. And they'll get... About half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Ready? It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Here we go. Here we go. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Devin Bush there on the stop. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Shotgun snap for Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Get it!
From the gun, here's Ward. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's in! Christian Kirk, touchdown Titans.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
That's the score, Titans 7, Colts nothing. Set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Gidden. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's complete. Who else? It's Kelce.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Let's go!
They try the right side this time. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Check, man. Let's get ready.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Come on.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Completing this one to Downs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try to run. And he is going to tag the Colts 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And that keeps puts him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard
So,
line.
first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment.
Let's go now. Let's go.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
A short one caught by Kelsey, and they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response?
To the goal line and in. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
They will work the middle with Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Ready.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. He's got his tight end, Mazzaconkwo. And this is going to work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Now Mixon. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Jalen Jones there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second
It is 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
To throw is Ward. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver.
6 yards.
And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
18, here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, check that. Go. Ready.
Here's a run going left. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Here's
19-yard
2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
One more time going up top with Allen. Left side, and he's caught by Warren. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
On the set.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Set. Ready, ready.
Giddens. Trying to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense.
That one intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Past midfield. Inside the 30. seal.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Anthony Gould now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 11. 70.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Throwing again is Allen. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fourth down. Here's Allen. He's got his man. That's down. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. Pass is caught. It's Warren. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Throwing again. It's Allen. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
And he's in. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Colts. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
On first down, Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're going to go. It's Ward. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
To the left side and taken in by down. 2nd and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
The play fake. Here's Allen. He'll take a deep shot for down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Go!
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Ready?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. On play action, Allen. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here we go. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And this is going to be a Colts first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Colts first down.
Ready.
Now Allen. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That one into the hands of Downs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They go right back to Downs. He's done it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Okay, break. Let's go now.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. Solid pickup on that first down play. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. From the gun, here's Ward. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. He just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to pick up the first down and more. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On second down, here's Ward. He's across midfield. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Throwing, Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a combo. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Go. Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll take this down inside the 30. Devin Bush. They're on the stop. Second and 7.
Here we go. Back.
Throwing is Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Now it's Ward. He pulls it in around the 5.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 30. Five-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
Play action now, and here's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Get it. Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On the ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Ward. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Second and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. This is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Colts are going to take over here at their own 22.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Let's start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
That's good.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big game there as they try to go take this lead.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Malcolm at the 48-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Right back to Pierce on 1st down. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That throwing pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to be third down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Come on, let's go.
On third down, it's Allen. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton.
First down game at their own 42-yard line.
Ready, bring it. Just put.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Let's go now. Hawk 7.
On first down, it's Ward. And this will be incomplete.
A bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To throw on second down is Wolf. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. That's good.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
Well, he swung out wide to Spears. And he's in! Isaiah Spears. Touchdown Titans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready? Let go.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Seven Pirates.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Allen going to throw again. In middle, and he's got downs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Third and 4.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Allen now off the bootleg. He'll get that out wide to Pierce. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Or put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
To throw again, it's Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Brings up second and 9.
One more time going up top with Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Waste of time.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Allen going to throw for it. For the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Legarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready, go!
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
Ward's pass intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set.
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, It's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
On the jump.
On the ground, it's Mixon. He's to the 25. Through up the sideline at the 45. And he will be taken down, but what a run as he's able to get it across midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 45 yards. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Get it. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Flag. Cowboy 80.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Liking.
They snap it to Ward. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. He's going to pick up a Titans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Set.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Let's go now. 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
On third down, here's a run by Mixon. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Colts 21. Set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.